Ankara is from Rinnai, and he's going to talk to us about Rinnai's first foray into heat pump water heaters. Okay, Ankara, I see you. Go ahead, and you want me to drive the slides? I can, or you can take control of the slides with there's a button at the top of your screen.
Here we
No
go.
problem. Yeah, perfect. You got it.
All right, thank you very much, and hello everybody, and thank you for having me here. I'm going to go to the next slide. Can everybody hear me and see the slides?
Yeah, all looks great.
All right, so I wanted to start off with our launch plan. So we launched our first heat pump water heater. We launched the 50-gallon and the 80-gallon at the beginning of this year, and our plan is to launch the 65-gallon in quarter 4. Again, this is just the start. That Rinnai is just starting the heat pump water heater. We want to bring in our quality product, and but our goal is to lead in this category, just like what we have done with the tankless water heating. So this is basically what we did at Rinnai. We looked at all the complaints that we had at the customer, and studied those complaints with heat pump water heater. These are the 5 top complaints that were with the heat pump water heater. Number 1 was the excessive noise, the unit not working, not enough hot water, broken controls, and so the team at Rinnai and studied these complaints, and the design that we're bringing to the market has solution built around addressing all of these complaints. And I'll go through each one of these complaints and the design that we are bringing forward that addresses all these complaints. And again, this is our journey that we are starting. One of the key things that we are introducing with this heat pump water heater is the variable speed fan with the DC motor instead of the traditional AC motor. What it allows is the fan speed to control the unit to control the fan speed. And traditionally, the challenge is with a single speed fan is it cools down the surface, it cools down the surrounding, especially if it is in a closet environment, a lot faster. The DC motor allows the noise to go down because of the motor sound, and also it controls the fan speed. So the other thing we're doing is we're using a higher efficiency compressor with a better blanket, so it reduced the sound the compressor significantly. All the components have gone through the rigorous testing, especially the electronic controls that have been a biggest challenge with the heat pump water heater over the last 10 to 15 years. They've all gone through a rigorous testing to make sure that we've taken adequate quality control steps in place. We're also introducing the first microchannel condenser to allow a better heat transfer to the water. So I've touched on some of these things, but the key part here is really the improved the condenser, the microchannel condenser that really allows this model to extract as much as 6,000 kilowatt, out of which 4,500 watt, of course, is the element, but 1,500 watt is the industry best heat pump performance that's coming out of the heat pump alone. The variable speed fan, what we have received feedback is really allows the noise of the fan to suppress the noise of the fan significantly, and it is not cooling down the installation, especially when it's a closet installation. Some of the other interesting features that much more practical features that we have added to this heat pump water heater is the controls. We really went back and worked on the control. The the temperature control, what we display on the control board is the actual water temperature rather than just the set point. So you can set the water temperature, tank temperature, but after setting the tank temperature, the actual water temperature is displayed. We think it's more practical approach to display what the actual tank temperature is rather than showing the set temperature of the tank. Then we are introducing this water heater with a schedule feature. The installer can schedule the water heater on for one day and then copy that schedule and apply it for the rest of the week. It takes less than 5 minutes to schedule the water heater. You can schedule it based on the time of use rate or based on how the homeowner would like to schedule it. Again, scheduling literally takes less than 5 minutes to do, but it allows the homeowner a lot of flexibility. You can schedule it for temperature and mode. The junction box, the electric junction box, is conveniently placed on the side of the unit rather than on the top of the unit. That allows the installation to be a lot easier for the plumber or the installer. It's a terminal block rather than just a screw terminal, so it has a much better electrical connection, much more sturdier electrical connection. Brass drain valve for much sturdier, long-lasting performance. We are adding we're adding 3 legs. We've added 3 legs to the design at the bottom of the tank. What these legs do is it allows a barrier between the concrete floor or the floor where the water heater is placed and the tank. The biggest challenge with a tank type water heater is it's placed on, majority of the time it's placed on a bare concrete, and the moisture from the bare concrete migrate to the tank. That's where you start to see some corrosion happen. So this really allows to create a barrier and an air barrier between the two, so that increases the life of the tank. There are 2 side handles conveniently placed on this tank that really allows a nice maneuvering of the tank. Once the water heater is placed, you can maneuver it quite easily. These are full handles, and the plumber can get their hand in it. You can easily maneuver it rather than holding onto a TMP valve. The filter is nicely placed on the top, and it slides in and out very easily, so you don't require any extra clearance on the top of the unit. From the installation point of view, you can install it anywhere there is existing water heater is installed in a garage, basement, or a closet. Because we have a variable speed fan, you can install it in a closet, but just have a louver door in a closet or duct it. We have duct ready ducting available, duct kit available that can be purchased from our distribution. So is the performance of the water heater. Our 50-gallon unit is listed at 3.75. The 80-gallon unit is listed at 4.0. The first hour delivery of the 50-gallon unit is 73, which is industry leading. Our first hour delivery of 80-gallon is 91. At 73 for a 50-gallon now, this unit is getting very close to your 40-gallon gas. So we made a huge improvement towards the California desire to move from gas tank to heat pump water heater. Both the units are near tier 4. They're listed near tier 4. We have one model that we offer to the distribution that can be placed in a new construction as well as in the repair and replacement. Every model, every unit comes with a CTA 2045 as a standard. A unit tested at somewhere between 47 to 49 dBA from the sound perspective. Again, it's a ducting is it's duct ready, so you can buy a duct kit that's easily available at a distribution and duct the unit. We have because of the variable speed fan, we allow the ducting to be without much of the pressure loss. From electric to heat pump to an electric conversion, this unit really has taken a big step, especially when you start looking at the first hour delivery. I know this slide did not come through right, but if you look at the first hour delivery of an electric water heater is 61 gallons, and the first hour unit of this unit is 73 gallon. Again, like I mentioned, the first hour delivery of a 40-gallon gas is close to is in high 70s. So we're very close to replacing a 40-gallon gas, which is a most popular gas tank type unit. But again, very one of the easier units to convert an electric water heater to a heat pump water heater. Much more easier to similar water connections, easy junction box to replace the electric water heater from the electrical point of view. That's all I have.
Really appreciate that. It's very exciting that Rinnai's come out with this product. Yeah, I see some hands up, some questions in the chat. Oh, and I see your hand up first, so I'll give you the floor, and then we'll go to some other questions.
Hi there. Thanks, Anko. That was really interesting. I just had a small technical question. That the ability to run the resistance elements in parallel at the same time with the heat pump, is that something that most models from other manufacturers do, or is that kind of unique to yours?
I think most models would do that. I believe
Okay.
most models do that. One of the things that we have created is we've created a hybrid mode, and that hybrid mode allows a much better control over the customer demand for hot water, and create the right balance. This unit has multiple thermistors, and the algorithms are constantly watching the entire tank temperature. So it's able to bring in the heat pump at the optimal time. So it allows the right balance between the efficiency and the hot water delivery.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Ankara, Jose's asking about the refrigeration and controls equipment warranty, and how does that compare to competitors?
So we offer 10-year warranty. It's not prorated, so it's just a 10-year warranty for everything. So if there is any issue with the refrigeration side, so we will take the unit back. We have created some replacement parts, and we've created replacement instructions of non-refrigerant type products like the fan and electronic control boards, etc., which can be easily replaced. But from the refrigerant circuit point of view, we will replace the unit if there is a problem with the refrigerant circuit.
Okay, great. Bill's asking about the compressor operating temperature range.
The lowest is 37 degrees, and it goes all the way up to, I believe, 100 and somewhere close to 120 degrees.
Okay. And then Brian's asking how many temperature sensors does it have?
So the tank itself has 2 temperature sensors, and then you have 4 thermistors in the heat pump area.
Great, thank you. Carl wants to know if your units will be JA13 compliant for California.
So we meet the local mode of JA13. We have the CTA 2045. We are JA13 compliant at this point. Yeah.
Great. Good rapid fire questions here. Don, of course, is asking about the CTA 2045 connection, whether it's EcoPort certified.
Yes.
Great. Simple answers. Joseph's got a couple questions here. Wondering if you have guidance for installing heat pump water heaters in garage spaces. Is there a lowest temperature he's wondering that you recommend installing heaters?
Yeah. Garage install is a fantastic install. So our unit goes down to 37 degrees, which is I believe is one of the lower in the R134A segment. But our unit will work as low as 37 degrees. Other than that, garage installation is fine. If the garage has around 700 cubic feet, which majority of the garages are fine with that, then it's perfectly fine place to install.
Okay. His final part of the question is, and this is it's probably applicable to all manufacturers to weigh in on, but does Rinnai recommend heat trace on piping in some climates? Any thoughts on that?
It depends on the climate, but yeah.
Condensate. Okay. Okay, so Bill said, a big thing you talked about today was the fan being variable speed. Is the compressor also variable speed?
No, compressor is fixed speed.
Okay.
It's a fixed speed rotary compressor.
Okay. So just the fan is. Dave is wondering, and next month, Dave, I'll just give a sneak peek. Dave's asking about recirculation pumps. Next month, we will have Earth Advantage on. They're doing a study on recirc pumps and heat pump water heaters. And so we'll have a big presentation on that next month. But Ankara, anything to weigh in there on the recirc pumps? Yeah,
recirc pump, no problem with this unit. You can put a recirculation pump in here. Our use and care manual will have more information on that. We have multiple units running with recirculation pump right now. They're all performing very well.
Great. Trevor asks a very important question. What does the go-to-market rollout look like? Timing, availability, where are we going to see these? Talk to us about your plans.
No, absolutely. Thank you for that question. Probably the most important question, right? The units are available right now. They're available at most the big distributors in the wholesale channel. 50-gallon and 80-gallon are available for order right now. They have been available since May. We started shipping May 15th, and the 65 we will start shipping 65-gallon in November timeframe.
Got it. It's becoming a more crowded marketplace, which we're excited about. With all the you've talked a little bit about how Rinnai seeks to set itself apart, but maybe say how do you hope to shine in this crowded marketplace of heat pump water heater manufacturers?
I think Rinnai, the key for Rinnai is quality, and our biggest thing is quality. Is our destiny. Is how we lead in product development, and that is where we will set ourselves apart. So I think that's how we will lead in this market, is through quality and customer service.
Okay, sounds great. I'm going to take one more question. Helen's asking, can you set the efficiency mode remotely from a third party through CTA 2045?
Yes, you can change the modes through CTA 2045.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. Thanks, Ankar, so much. There are a couple questions we didn't get to in the chat. If you wouldn't mind responding to them, that'd be
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Sure.
We're really excited. Rinnai is in the market with the heat pump water heater to join. The more products, the better. So thank you so much, and we appreciate having you on. So I'll take